Hi, my name is Makasy, and last year I wore these three down jackets a lot. I love down jackets, but that love is kind of dying down a bit. I'm just not obsessed. I think I overloved it. I'm kind of moving away towards like coat or proper jackets again. But down jacket is still my go-to because it's quick to put on and off, and I know for sure it will protect me from the cold weather. So for this winter, here's the down jackets I'll be wearing. Alright, so first up, we have the Owens Gethsemane down jacket. This is my favorite winter jacket at the moment. I should preface by saying I only wear this on not a really cold day. I don't personally use the weather app. I go outside, and if my penis is small, then it's down jacket weather. And I made a video about like 50 minutes on this jacket if you want to watch it. Not my best video, but also not my worst. So this jacket was from the Rick Owens Fall Winter 21 Gethsemane. It was on look number 19 on the men and look 44 on the women's Gethsemane runway. So Rick really loved this. Therefore, I love this because he's my coat leader. There were a lot of looks that I didn't like about the collection, but it had a few good pieces. The styling on the woman with this jacket was a lot better. It showed off the full potential of this jacket, whereas the men, it was kind of lame. I love this jacket because it makes wearing clothes fun again. There are garments in which you wear because it's right and fit properly, like a blazer or a cardigan or a pair of loafers. However, there's this amusing element to this jacket, the manner in which it distorts your body without making you uncomfortable. It's a beautiful touch. I'm happy, confident, a bit more playful when this jacket is on me. I am fairly antisocial when I'm in public, but this jacket puts me in a more social mood. I love the fact that the sleeves are so lengthy. It's not practical at all, especially when it comes to driving, eating, or jerking off, but you can take these off when you need to do those everyday activities. There's also a few extra buttons to tie these sleeves up if you want to shorten it. It's a nice detail, but I generally never tie them up. You can also unbutton the 6 buttons on the shoulders, and then you can wear it as a vest. I love the way it looks when you're wearing it as a vest. The sleeve is just dangling behind you while you walk. I'm sure you're watching the video right now, seeing it in motion. It's a beautiful touch. The main reason why most people love this, including me, is the neck detail. This is definitely one of Rick's recent calling cards. He has put this detail on a lot of his jackets because it does well. And it is incredibly practical when it comes to protecting you from the wind. I have a version that had a more tame version of the neck detail, and I didn't like it that much, so I gave it to my partner, and she doesn't even wear that because she likes her Zara jacket better. And lastly, we can't forget about the croppedness. Now, I must admit that a size larger would have been better for warmth and for layering. I got this in a size medium or a size small in women, and this fits me a bit too perfect. If I don't wear a high-rise trouser with these, you will see the shirt underneath, and I'm not a fan of that. Again, not great for winter, but I will never wear these on a really cold day. On a day where it's not windy and around 40 to 50 degrees, it's perfect for those days. I will mainly wear these when it's not too cold because I don't like wearing it with a lot of layers underneath. I think it looks best when it's on its own. It is 90% goose down, 10% mallard feathers, and the 1-to-weight ratio on this is amazing. It's very warm, but all of the holes, all of the croppedness, it's not the best for winter. Wear this on a really nice day in the winter or in the spring and fall. And these retail for 2.5k to 2.8, and they resell for around that same price. It's a very cool jacket. I would double up on it if I could, and if you were to ask me if it's worth it, it is. This jacket is beautiful. Alright, next up, the Rick Owens x Moncler collab. This is called a Hickoville. Surprisingly, or not so surprisingly, this jacket gets a lot of looks. More looks than my Gethsemane. I wore this to Mike Pastry, which is a place in Boston that people just has to go to when they're in the North End. The woman behind the counter was staring at me, and I get it, I'm beautiful, but be more secretive about it. Don't let me see you see me. Despite how it looks, it's actually super comfortable. The right side of the arm is connected to the body, but it doesn't affect my mobility. I like the asymmetrical zipper, but it is hard to zip up because there's just so much fabric around you that you need to use both hands. Otherwise, the zipper will get stuck on the fabric, and you will get worried about, ripping a hole in a down jacket. This jacket is also a 90-10 split, and I think this is the golden ratio. This jacket keeps me very warm. The parka length is good for warmness, but bad for looks. I don't necessarily love it. I wish it sits right about the waistline, but this goes down a bit further. It's great for winter, but aesthetically, it could have been better. It's like a piece of bread. Yeah, bread is great, but toast. toast is better, you know? And I do wish the sleeve would be longer like most of his other down jackets. The sleeves on these are just perfect for the length of my arm, which is fine, but I just love extra long sleeves. For some reason, I always wear this with black boots. It just doesn't feel proper to wear this with sneakers. I'll get past that one day, but I wear this as an all black because this jacket is a centerpiece, so I tone everything else down. I do wish it had a detachable hood because I'm not a big fan of wearing beanie because my face is massive and I don't think it looks good with the beanie. I look like those fat Chinese kids that you see on TikTok, you know, the Michelin Chinese kids. Anyway, lovely jacket. Gonna get a lot of wears out of it this season. Alright, next up, Supreme North Face Collaborate. This is my staple. This is a solid down jacket. It's super warm. The clip you're watching right now, it was super windy. So here's that clip with just the audio. It has kept me warm against the rain, the cold winter weather, and the super windy beach. I never felt like I should have put on another layer underneath because it was getting cold or anything. You can just get the regular North Face Baltoro jacket if you broke bitches can't afford the Supreme collab. Can't relate, my dad sends me money monthly. Or you get the Himalayan. I think the Himalayan is the warmest jacket North Face make and Baltoro is like second. Let's talk function. The hood is down-filled and you can hide it underneath the neck collar. That's a beautiful detail. There's also a face guard that is incredibly useful. I love the warmth to weight ratio on this. I like that this jacket has 2 exterior and 2 interior pockets. Very useful. I do like that it's Supreme because there's a hype beast in all of us, and I genuinely think this is one of the best prints on the TNF at Supreme collab. It is 700 filled goose down. I don't remember the ratio, so I'll put it up on the screen right now. Very good against the cold weather. Fairly good against water, but when it gets more wet than usual, it does change the color a bit. And then when it's completely dry, it'll go back to normal. Like you can see the wetness on it. I don't believe this jacket has any special coating like the Moncler jackets where the water just kind of drips down without leaving a mark. And when it's really cold, like I'm talking 0 to 10 degrees with high wind or snowing, this is my go-to jacket. This is the perfect everyday winter jacket. Maybe my Canada Goose will do better against the weather, but I haven't worn them out yet. This is just the flaw of owning too many products. You don't have time to wear them and you work a lot. You know, when I was young, I never thought I would become this person, but I now have clothes that are brand new with tags and I just don't have time to wear them or place to wear them. But not everything about this jacket is perfect. I wish it had a bald eagle on the back to truly tell the world that this is an American jacket. I don't think the Statue of Liberty is enough to tell the world that it's American. It's a bit too subtle. I wish it was a bit more brass, more in your face. Alright, next up, Moncler x Dingyun Zhang, the Alobi jacket. The more I wear it, the more I like it. But the more I look at it, when I'm not wearing it, the less I like it. This is just one of those jackets that looks better on body. When you just look at it on its own, it's so ugly. The shape is so weird. The shape is so weird. I still remember I will make a shorter review video on these, but the long review is out if you got an extra 30 minutes in your day, you know, to hear a 25-year-old man who was balding at the back of his head talk about a jacket that was retailed at $3K and actually sold out at $3K, which is still insane to me. So this jacket was first under Dingyun Zhang runway while he was a student at Central St. Martin Margiela grade school. He then used its design for its collaboration with Moncler that was shown here. So I wasn't able to get these in a size 2. I was only able to get these in a size 00, which is an extra small. It fits me perfectly, but I would have loved a size 1 or size 2 so I can wear it the way the designer intended for me to wear it. But you know, the rich people got to it before I could. I will wear this sporadically throughout the winter because it's actually warm. Obviously, I won't pick this to wear when it's really cold out because it's cropped, so my midriff will not be covered. I did wear this through a snowstorm in Quebec with my partner and it did keep me warm, but I also had a hoodie underneath. I think this jacket looks best on its own. I would wear this with some high-rise trousers so it will accentuate my feet or my legs and then have the pants come up to meet the jacket instead of leaving that space to see the shirt or hoodie or whatever is underneath. I do love how high the pockets sit because when you put your hands in there, it makes for an interesting shape, but it's not practical at all because you expect it to sit lower so you never find the opening on the first try or second or third. And Moncler claimed this collection had waterproof pocket, but I proved it wrong with this video. This jacket is 90% goose down, 10% feather, and it feels heavy, it feels expensive, except for the plastic buttons and plastic zippers. Lovely, lovely jacket. My family actually like it too, but I have it up for sale right now because I just don't wear it enough, and it's kind of in the middle ground where I have crazier pieces and I have warmer pieces. This is just good at both but not great at one particular area. In the past 3 months, I have worn this twice. Once in Quebec, once for this video. That's kind of the flaw working 7 days a week. But yeah, anyway, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it has kept you entertained, or it has made you so angry that you will leave a mean comment below. Either way, engagement, baby, engagement. But in all seriousness though, I'm better than you and most of the fashion YouTuber. Okay, bye.